everyone, and welcome back. You're listening to the English Conversation Podcast. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. We're so happy you're here with us today. Thank you for spending your time improving your English.
Every day, we talk about real-life topics using simple, natural English. You learn just like you're talking with friends.
And today's topic is very practical for your everyday life. We're going to talk about healthy habits, and we'll teach you 100 essential phrases to discuss exercise, nutrition, sleep, mental well-being, breaking bad habits, and staying consistent.
That's right. Whether you want to talk about your morning routine, going to the gym, eating better, or reducing stress, these phrases will help you communicate naturally and confidently.
We'll cover everything, describing your daily healthy routines, talking about food and diet, giving advice, staying motivated, overcoming obstacles, and celebrating small victories.
So if you find this helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss a new lesson.
Ready? Let's get started. Erica, what healthy habit are you trying to build right now?
Great question. I'm trying to drink more water every day. I used to forget, but now I carry a bottle with me. How about you, Marco?
I'm trying to go to bed earlier. I know sleep is so important, but I often stay up late watching videos. It's a work in progress.
We all have habits we want to improve. Let's begin with some basic phrases for talking about your daily healthy routines.
Good idea. You can say, I make it a habit to, or I try to, or I've gotten into the habit of. For example, I make it a habit to stretch every morning.
Or, I try to eat breakfast before 9 a.m. Another phrase, I've gotten into the habit of taking a short walk after lunch. That shows you've built a routine.
What about when you want to describe a new habit you're starting? Say, I'm trying to get into the habit of, or I'm working on, or I'm making an effort to.
For example, I'm trying to get into the habit of meditating for 5 minutes every day, or I'm working on reducing my sugar intake, or I'm making an effort to stand up more often instead of sitting all day.
Now let's talk about exercise and physical activity. How do you describe your workout routine?
You can say, I work out 3 times a week, or I go to the gym regularly, or I do cardio and strength training. For example, I do cardio on Mondays and strength training on Wednesdays.
Also, I enjoy low-impact activities like yoga or swimming, or I prefer high-intensity workouts because they make me feel energized. You can say, I'm training for a marathon, or I just started a new fitness program.
What about when you don't exercise much? Be honest but positive. Say, I'm not very active right now, but I want to change that. Or, I'm starting slowly, just walking 15 minutes a day.
That's a great attitude. Now, food and nutrition. How do you talk about healthy eating?
You can say, I try to eat a balanced diet. Or, I focus on whole foods like vegetables, fruits, and lean protein. Or, I limit processed foods and added sugar.
Another phrase, I cook at home most of the time. Or, I meal prep on Sundays to avoid unhealthy choices during the week. Also, I read nutrition labels before I buy something.
When you want to talk about a specific dietary choice, say, I'm vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian, or I'm trying to eat less meat, or I've cut out soda completely.
What about portion control? You can say, I try to eat until I'm 80% full, or I use smaller plates to control portions, or I listen to my body and stop when I feel satisfied.
Now let's move to sleep and rest. Healthy sleep habits are very important.
You can say, I aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, or I have a consistent bedtime routine. For example, I turn off screens an hour before bed and read a book.
Or, I avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. because it affects my sleep. Also, I keep my bedroom dark and cool for better sleep quality.
What if you have trouble sleeping? Say, I sometimes struggle with falling asleep. Or, I've been trying meditation to help me relax before bed. Or, I limit napping during the day, so I'm tired at night.
Now, let's talk about mental health and stress management. These are also healthy habits.
You can say, I practice mindfulness every day, or I take short breaks to breathe deeply when I feel stressed. Also, I write in a gratitude journal before bed.
Another phrase, I set boundaries to protect my mental health. For example, I don't check work emails after 7 p.m., or I say no to extra commitments when I feel overwhelmed.
Also, I talk to a friend or therapist when I need support, and I make time for hobbies that bring me joy, like painting or playing music.
Now, what about breaking bad habits? This is a big challenge for many people.
You can say, I'm trying to quit smoking, or I want to cut back on screen time, or I've decided to reduce my alcohol intake. Be specific about what you want to change.
To explain your strategy, say, I'm replacing the bad habit with a good one. For example, instead of snacking on chips, I eat an apple, or I'm using an app to track my progress.
Also, I've removed triggers from my environment, like I don't keep junk food in the house, or I ask a friend to keep me accountable.
When you slip up, say, it's okay. One bad day doesn't ruin my progress. Or I'll try again tomorrow. Consistency matters more than perfection.
Now, let's talk about phrases for staying motivated with healthy habits. This is where many people give up.
You can say, I remind myself why I started, or I focus on how I feel, not just how I look. For example, when I exercise, I have more energy. That's my motivation.
Another phrase, I celebrate small wins, like I walked 10,000 steps today, that's a win. Or I've drunk water all week instead of soda, I feel proud.
Also, I don't compare my journey to others, and I focus on progress, not perfection. And I give myself permission to rest when I need it. Rest is part of the process.
Now let's list some common idioms and expressions related to health and habits. These are very useful.
First idiom, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, meaning eating healthy can prevent illness. Example, I eat fruit every morning. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Second, get in shape, meaning become physically fit. Example, I want to get in shape before summer.
Third, break a habit, meaning stop doing something regularly. Example, breaking the habit of biting my nails was really hard.
Fourth, form a habit, meaning start doing something regularly. Example, it takes about 21 days to form a new habit.
Fifth, fall off the wagon, meaning return to a bad habit after trying to quit. Example, I was eating healthy, but I fell off the wagon during the holidays.
Sixth, get back on track, meaning return to good habits after a setback. Example, I missed the gym for 2 weeks, but today I'm getting back on track.
Seventh, take baby steps, meaning make small, gradual progress. Example, you don't have to run a marathon tomorrow. Take baby steps.
Eighth, in the long run, meaning over a long period of time. Example, going to bed early is hard now, but in the long run, you'll feel better.
Ninth, be on a roll, meaning having continued success. Example, I've exercised every day this week. I'm on a roll.
10th, better late than never, meaning it's good to start something even if you're late. Example, I'm 40 and just started running. Better late than never.
Now let's move to phrases for giving advice about healthy habits. You might want to suggest something to a friend or family member.
You can say, you should try, or have you considered, or what works for me is, for example, you should try drinking a glass of water before each meal.
Also, it might help to, or one thing that really helped me was, or if I were you, I would. For example, if I were you, I would start with just 10 minutes of walking a day.
Be careful not to sound preachy. You can add, everyone is different, but this worked for me. Or, No pressure, just a suggestion.
Now, what about phrases for asking someone about their healthy habits? You can show interest and learn from others.
Ask, what do you do to stay healthy? Or, how do you find time to exercise? Or, do you have any tips for eating better?
Also, what's your morning routine like? Or, how do you stay motivated when you don't feel like working out? These are great conversation starters.
Now let's talk about phrases for setting health goals. This is very practical.
You can say, my goal is to lose 5 kilograms by June, but make sure it's realistic. Or, I want to lower my cholesterol through diet and exercise.
Another approach, I'm aiming to walk 8,000 steps a day. Or, I plan to cook at home 5 days a week. Or, my target is to meditate for 10 minutes every morning.
Also, I've set a goal to drink 8 glasses of water daily, and I track my progress using a journal or an app.
What about when you achieve a health goal? How do you celebrate?
Say, I reached my goal. I'm so proud of myself. Or, all that hard work really paid off. Also, I treated myself to something non-food related, like a new book or a massage.
Good idea. Don't celebrate with unhealthy food. Now, let's put together a full list of 100 essential phrases for talking about healthy habits. We'll organize them into categories.
Great. Let's list them clearly so our listeners can review and practice. Category 1. Talking about daily healthy routines. 8 phrases. I make it a habit to. I try to. I've gotten into the habit of. I'm trying to get into the habit of. I'm working on. I'm making an effort to. My daily routine includes. I prioritize habit every day. Category 2. Exercise and physical activity. I work out number times a week. I go to the gym regularly. I do cardio and strength training. I enjoy low-impact activities like yoga or swimming. I prefer high-intensity workouts because they energize me. I'm training for a marathon or race. I just started a new fitness program. I'm not very active right now, but I want to change that. Category 3. Healthy eating and nutrition. I try to eat a balanced diet. Category 5. Mental health and stress management. I practice mindfulness every day. I take short breaks to breathe deeply when I feel stressed. I write in a gratitude journal before bed. I set boundaries to protect my mental health. I don't check work emails after 7 p.m. I say no to extra commitments when I feel overwhelmed. I talk to a friend or therapist when I need support. I make time for hobbies that bring me joy. I give myself permission to rest. Category 6. Breaking bad habits. 8 phrases. I'm trying to quit habit. I want to cut back on habit. I've decided to reduce my habit intake. I'm replacing the bad habit with a good one. I'm using an app to track my progress. I've removed triggers from my environment. I ask a friend to keep me accountable. It's okay. One bad day doesn't ruin my progress. Category 7. Staying motivated and positive. 8 phrases. I remind myself why I started. I focus on how I feel, not just how I look. I celebrate small wins. I don't compare my journey to others. I focus on progress, not perfection. Rest is part of the process. Consistency matters more than intensity. I'll try again tomorrow. Category 8. Idioms for health and habits. 10 phrases. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Get in shape. Break a habit. Form a habit. Fall off the wagon. Get back on track. Take baby steps.
In the long run. Be on a roll. Better late than never. Category 9. Giving advice about healthy habits. 7 phrases. You should try. Have you considered? What works for me is. It might help to. One thing that really helped me was. If I were you, I would. Everyone is different, but this worked for me. Category 10. Asking others about their habits. What do you do to stay healthy? How do you find time to exercise? Do you have any tips for eating better? What's your morning routine like? How do you stay motivated when you don't feel like working out? What's your secret to staying consistent?
Absolutely. And these phrases work for any lifestyle, whether you're a fitness enthusiast or just starting your wellness journey. Now, let's review some key vocabulary words we used. These are important for talking about health and habits. First word, consistent. This means doing something regularly over time. The key to building healthy habits is being consistent, not perfect.
Second, mindfulness. This is the practice of being aware of the present moment. Mindfulness helps me reduce stress and eat more slowly.
Third, intake. This means the amount you take in, like food or drink. I'm tracking my daily water intake.
Fourth, trigger. This is something that causes you to perform a bad habit. Stress is a trigger for my late-night snacking.
That's a comprehensive lesson. Now, our question of the day for you, our listeners. What is one healthy habit you want to build or improve? And what phrase from today's lesson will you use to describe your plan?
For me, I want to improve my sleep. I'll say, I'm trying to get into the habit of turning off screens an hour before bed. I know in the long run, better sleep will give me more energy.
Great. For me, I want to drink more water. I'll say, my goal is to drink 8 glasses of water daily. I track my progress using an app, and I celebrate small wins like finishing my bottle by lunchtime. So listeners, please write your answers in the comments. For example, I want to start walking every day. I'll say, I'm making an effort to walk 20 minutes after dinner. I'm taking baby steps.
We read every comment, and your answers help other learners too. Now, if you found this lesson helpful, please give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon.
We publish new English conversation videos every day. Don't miss them. Keep practicing, stay healthy, and remember, small, consistent steps lead to big changes.
Have a wonderful day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Keep learning, keep building healthy habits, and we'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.